The first Scarlet and Violet set has finally come to the Pokemon TCG, and what better way to celebrate than to open up a booster box today, courtesy actually of the Pokemon Company International themselves. So a big shout out to the Pokemon Company for thinking of me and sending me a box here to open up with you guys today. But they aren't the only ones giving away cards today. I'm actually going to be giving away all of the Pokemon TCG Live code cards that we get in this video. I'll probably sprinkle in a few throughout this video, but I'll be giving the rest of them away to one lucky viewer. All you have to do is stick around to the end of the video for full instructions on how to enter the giveaway. But with that being said, guys, remember to smack that like button for me, feed that always hungry YouTube algorithm. And let's crack open this Scarlet and Violet booster box and see what we can get today. And we finally have our booster box opened up here, and I'm just going to dive right in. I'm not even going to bother looking at the pack artwork today. I'm just stoked to open this thing up. You know, normally I go pretty hard on pre-releases leading up to when a new set drops, but for this one, I wasn't able to, you know, probably do as much as I would have liked. So I've actually opened up very little from this set. So I'm actually pretty stoked to see how this goes. And ooh, I think they changed the card trick here. I think this is a basic energy if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it is. So just get rid of that. And the rest actually should be in order for us, if I remember correctly. So yeah, we have a Sandile, Houndoom, which is a common, which is kind of weird to see. Not used to Houndoom being a common. We got Scatterbug, Team Stargrunt, Lucario, Rock Chestplate. We have Reverse Holo Staravia, our first of two reverses, which is something I'm really excited for. We have a Reverse Holo Nemona, and we have a Holo Dondozo. So, of course, that's like pretty much like the big change in Scarlet and Violet. We have two reverses per pack and a guaranteed Holo Rare, which I think is pretty cool. I've been complaining about the lack of the Holo borders that Japan has had for so long, so I'm really stoked that, you know, we finally have made this change internationally. So I know I'm like a player first, so I know a lot of players don't care about this type of stuff, but you know what? I like my cards looking nice, so I definitely appreciate some of these changes that the Pokemon Company has made for this new era of the game. Okay, so next up we have a Citadel, Magikarp, Magnemite, Energy Switch, a Electric Generator, very good new card, happy to get that one. Definitely wouldn't mind reverse versions of this if at all possible. Wugtrio, Judge, Reverse Holo Ralts. Oh, we have, I think this is a special illustration rare. I forget the names of all the new rarities, but okay, that is definitely a sick pull that we have. I mean, Jacques, honestly not a particularly great card, but just pull-wise, this is definitely pretty solid. And let's see what we get. A Holo Miraidon. So this is definitely the pull of the pack. Now, if you notice, this actually was in the reverse holo spot. So one thing I'm actually very curious about is, can we have the potential for some sort of ultra rare pull in both holo spots or both reverse holo spots? Because if that's the case, in theory, we could get an ultra rare in our, or we could get a Pokemon EX in our holo rare spot, and then potentially two other cards kind of like this in the reverse holo spot. So again, guys, I'm really not sure yet. I haven't really watched many openings of this set. I've only just kind of seen what a couple people have posted online for like their pulls from their boxes. So I'm not exactly sure how the, you know, card distribution within the boxes is going to work. So feel free to correct me on any of that if I am wrong down there in the comment section. But here we have a Drifloon, Sprigatito, the objectively best starter. Don't at me. We have Flittle, we have Seviper, Satitan, Flaffy, Youngster, Reverse Holo Quaxwell. We have Reverse Holo Defiance Band. Okay, I'm actually cool with that. This is a one of the more playable, I guess, cards in the set. And we have a Holo Slowbro. Oh, and I did forget to give you guys a code earlier since we did get that nice pull there with that Jacques. Okay, next up we have Varoom. We have Clauncher, Skiddo, Quaxley, Floatzel, Miriam, definitely a good card. And obviously, like, everyone is on the hunt for the full art versions of this. I definitely would not say no to that. I don't really care about the like illustration rare version. I just want the regular full art if at all possible. We have Reverse Holo Shroomish, Reverse Holo Pawniard, and a Holo Indeedee. So nothing too special there. But like even the packs where you don't get something particularly great, just the fact that it's a holo rare in every pack now, sort of like it takes that sting away from, you know, when you would get those packs where your pack would just be nothing and you would have like a non-holo rare to end it, which always felt awful. So I'm glad even when you're not getting the best pulls, it still feels kind of okay. We have Florigato, Reverse Holo Mabostiff, Reverse Holo Primeape, and we have a Holo Meowscarada. Unfortunately, not a particularly great card though, but it does look nice. But obviously though, guys, like the big cards we're on the hunt for definitely is going to be Miraidon EX and Gardevoir EX. Specifically the full art versions, those are definitely the ones I am gunning for. So fingers crossed we can get at least one of those in this opening. We have Lechonk, Starly, Rock Chestplate, Satitan, Wugtrio, Reverse Holo Smoliv. We have Reverse Holo Varoom. And we have a Holo Hawlucha, actually one of the better holo rares we could get. Has the flying entry ability. Whenever we bench it from our hand, we can put 2 damage counters on, well, 1 damage counter on 2 of our opponent's bench Pokemon. So definitely a card that could see play in Lost Box deck, so happy to get any copies of this, though I wouldn't mind a reverse holo version as well. So we have Energy Switch, Varoom, Clauncher, Skiddo, Zangoose, Stonjourner, Penny, Reverse Holo Florigato. We have a Reverse Holo Starly, and we have Great Tusk EX. Okay. Now, unfortunately, this is definitely not one of the Pokemon EX I'm after. I think this is actually probably one of like the worst 3 in the set, if we're just being honest. But nevertheless, I think it is deserving enough to at least give you guys a code card for that pool. But, you know, it's an EX. We'll take it. Okay, so we have Tarantula, Wattrel, Krokorok, Mankey, Judge, Floatzel, Team Stargrunt, Reverse Holo Houndour. Hey, there we go. We got that Reverse Holo Electric Generator I was looking for. That is what's up. Keep them coming. Wouldn't mind 3 more. That would be great. Honestly, I probably like this more of a pull than the Great Tusk, if we're just being honest. And we have a Holo Houndstone to go with it. But definitely happy about the Electric Generator. Now, if only we had a, you know, a full art Miraidon or something like that hiding in this box to go with it. That would be, you know, kind of poetic if we could make that happen. So we have Quaxly, Squavit, Charcadet, Lechonk, Medicham, Quaxwell, EXP Share, Reverse Holo Palmy. Oh, okay, we have a illustration rare. Again, I think that's the right term. Clauncher. Not a particularly exciting one. Clauncher's not that great. Clawitzer in this set isn't very good either, but hey, still a decent-ish pull. And we have a Holo Quaquaval. And of course, feel free to have a code card since we did get something kind of nice there. Alrighty, so far in this opening, we're doing okay. You know, we got the 2 illustration rare cards. Obviously, the Jacques is the better one, but we also only have 1 EX so far. So I'm really curious to see, you know, around how many we're supposed to get per box. You know, from what I've seen from a lot of other people's boxes, it looks like around like 10-ish pulls in total from a box is kind of where we're aiming to be. So we'll have to see if we wind up hitting that mark. Hey, we got both Toadschools in the pack. That's kind of cool. No pun intended. Hey, and we have a Holo Klefki. Very nice. Definitely one of the best, you know, debatably even the best holo rare in the set for the Mischievous Lock ability. Gonna show off the abilities of basic Pokemon. Definitely could be very annoying for those Lost Box decks out there. So again, another card I would not mind reverse holo versions of as well. Okay, but up next here we have Starly, Tarantula, Wattrel, Krokorok, Toedscruel, Cyclozar, Vitality Band. We have a reverse holo Indeedee, which is a rare, so that's kind of cool. We have a reverse holo Dolliv, and I do like that you do have a chance of actually getting 3 rares per pack if you do have a reverse holo rare in both slots, so just something kind of cool to think about. And from there we have a full art Katie. Now, I will say I'm actually a little bit bummed because this is the only full art supporter I have from this set prior to this box opening, so kind of unfortunate given that it's kind of a bad card, but you know, it's still I guess objectively a pretty decent pull. And if I'm not mistaken, I was gonna say the texture on this card is like very small. Like with the past couple errors of the TCG, it's very easy to see the textures on the card, but with this one, it's very, very fine. Like on camera, it might not even look textured to you guys. Okay, you can kind of see it right there, like on the corner, but yeah, texture definitely doesn't show up too much. But either way, guys, it's still worthy of giving out another code card for. But yeah, really hoping this is not our only full art. That would be honestly kind of a bummer if I'm being honest. Now, if we could get another full art, I'm assuming we're going to have 2 in this box. Definitely would choose Gardevoir EX. I think that's actually my top full art I'm going to be chasing after. Let's see, we have Reverse Hollow Magikarp, Reverse Hollow Chansey, and we have a Hollow Cloth. So if this is going to be anything like the Sword and Shield era, we probably are going to have like 3 EXs / full arts per side of the box. Or like 3 like hits basically in the hollow rare spot of the packs. And we've hit 2 so far. We got the Great Tusk and we have the Katie. So in theory, we probably should have 1, maybe even 2 more before we hit the second half of the box. We have a Reverse Hollow Grimer, a reverse Hollow Pokeball, and we have a Hollow Palmot. Very cool looking card, just not a particularly great one though. So we have Dedenne, Pineco, Little, another Jacques, Florigato, Zangoose, Reverse Hollow Slowpoke. We have Reverse Hollow Seviper and a Hollow Cyclozar. So for this pack, we have a Palmo, Toadschool, Rotom, Chansey, Lorges, Muck, Vivillon. We have a Reverse Hollow Krokorok, and very interesting, the I was gonna say I feel like the rarity symbol should be white instead of black, but no, it's black here instead. So I don't know, for some reason maybe it's like the white circle around the common symbol that's throwing me off, but it just looks different to me. I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy. Hey, that's kind of poetic. We do have the Sandile to go with it. And we have a Hollow Professor's Research. Definitely a pretty solid card. You know, I have plenty of copies of Research at this point, but definitely a good card to get nonetheless. Oh, and I think we have something, guys. I mean, it's so easy to get faked out with these packs because the hollow rares are like the borders hollow, so it always kind of looks like you have something good, but I think I'm willing to bet we actually have something decent in this pack. So we have a Hollow Palmo, Reverse Hollow Zangoose. Hey, and we have Oinkologne EX. I knew we had something hiding in here. And actually, I'm pretty happy about this card. Oinkologne's probably one of my my like pet decks of this set that I really want to make work. So I'm actually perfectly cool with getting this guy. And of course, feel free to have a code card since we did get something decent in that pack. And I kind of like how we can you can kind of see through the template of the card to see Oinkologne in the back there. So kind of a nice touch that they have. Okay, so 2 packs left for this half of the box. It is possible for us to have, I think, something else here. We definitely could. But also, if we don't have anything on this half of the box, we're still doing okay overall, I think. Oop, and we definitely have something. Oh, it might have just been a hollow rare. You know, I want to tell myself that we have something better than that, but I think it was just a hollow rare border. So we got Scavillain, Reverse Hollow Hypno, Reverse Hollow Rare Candy. Hey, I'll take it. And yeah, a Hollow Koraidon. Definitely nothing too special, unfortunately. Man, this last pack is fighting me. Hopefully that means that we have something good hiding in this last pack here. Okay, so we have a Flabebe, Growlithe, Staravia, Ralts, Quaxwell, EXP Share, Toadscruel, Reverse Hollow Bisharp, Reverse Hollow Armourouge, which is a rare, so that's cool. And we have a Hollow Skeledirge. So that, unfortunately, is going to be the first half of the box. We only have, like I said, 3 hits from the hollow rare spots of packs. But that being said, the second half definitely could be a little bit stronger. So let's see if the second half can take us out on a high note here. So we have Charcadet, Capsicid, Potion, Weasel, Crocodile, Lamigo, Fortress, Krogunk. Okay, we have a illustration rare. Again, I really hope I'm getting the rarity right here, but illustration rare armor. So that's pretty cool. That'll go nicely with that reverse one that we just pulled a second ago. And this card's honestly not that bad. I don't know if the timing is right for it, but this ability on it is pretty decent though. And we have a hollow Cyclozar from there. Since we did get that one, I will at least throw out a code card there. That seems worth it. Curlia. Okay, so we've gotten Ralts and Curlias in this box, but no Gardevoir EX just yet. That's like, I think the big regular EX that I'm really looking for in this box. And hey, we got a reverse Hollow Beach card. That's actually probably one of my favorite pulls from the box so far. Definitely a very competitive card. Reduces your retreat cost of your basic Pokemon by 1. So again, another card that could help those Lost Zone decks. And we have a Hollow Quaquaval. But yeah, definitely the Beach Court was the pull of that pack. But yeah, still no Miraidon, still no Gardevoir. Those are definitely the big EXs I think we want to see from packs. I think other than that, Oinkologne and Bayonet are probably next up in line in terms of like playability. But we've already got the Oinkologne, and I already pulled a Bayonet off camera as well. So kind of hoping, you know, those aren't the ones that we get. We really want that Miraidon. We really want that Gardevoir. And we have another Hollow Palmot. But also, guys, I'm definitely curious how your pack openings for this set have been going. Have your pulls been, you know, fire from the Scarlet and Violet boxes just yet? Definitely curious how everyone else is doing. But it seems like, generally speaking, the community is pretty happy with the actual pull rates from this set, which is definitely good. So we got Fido, Skiddo, and a Hollow Slowbro. Okay, so here we have Zangoose, Krogunk, Dedenne, Curlia. Again, just spitting in our face. We're getting the Raltses and the Curlias, but no Gardevoir to go with it. Spartha, I think that's our first one of that one. We have Reverse Hollow Switch, Reverse Hollow Crushing Hammer, so plenty of decent trainers in this pack. Hey, and we have a Gyarados EX. This is going to be one of those new Terra Pokemon. Unfortunately, Gyarados is not a particularly great card, but I will say I really do like that these Terra EXs, even though they aren't like full arts or anything like a crazy rarity, they still actually do look a little bit nicer than the regular EXs. I don't know if the camera will pick it up too well, but you can kind of see there's a little bit of texture along this thing. It's a little extra sparkly, which, you know, goes with the whole crystal hat sort of, you know, motif that these things have. Again, I'm not particularly excited for this card since I am a player first and foremost, but you know, it's definitely nice looking, and I do need this one for my collection still, so I'll be happy to take it. And of course, guys, feel free to have a code card since we did get something special in that pack there. Alrighty, so we have a Palpad, Lebebe, Toxel, Ralts, Rocky Helmet, Mabostiff, Oinkologne, Reverse Hollow Vitality Band, Reverse Hollow Boizel, and a Hollow Annihilate. Very cool. Now, in terms of our Hollow Rares, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know really what we're trying to pull at this point. Like, I feel like we've pulled a good chunk of them. Maybe Klefkis. Like, I don't mind additional Klefkis, additional Haluchas. Try to remember what other good ones are in the set. Professor's Research, even additional copies of that are never bad to have. I'm blanking on the other good ones that are in this set. So we got a Minky Reverse, Staraptor Reverse, and we have a Bayonet EX. Okay, so it's not our preferred Psychic EX, but this is definitely better than getting like Iron Treads or like, I don't know, Spidops or something like that. Bayonet at least does have a little bit of competitive potential, maybe in the long term. Has that attack that does 30 and item locks your opponent. Always a good effect in the Pokemon TCG. So maybe this card will be of use someday. Just probably not, definitely not right now when it initially releases. Oh, and feel free to have a code card for that Bayonet. Almost forgot about that. Okay, so moving on. We have Tandemaus, Smoliv, Spiritomb, Ultra Ball, We have Arvin, definitely a card I would not mind a full art of either. That's another one I am rooting for. We have a reverse Judge, reverse Scatterbug, and we have another Professor's Research. Again, guys, I don't mind duplicates of this just because it is one of the more competitive cards. Maybe Dondozo, we could get more copies of that. I don't think that would be awful either. That's a card that does have, again, a little bit of competitive potential. But here we have Rotom, Howpad, Flabebe, Toxel, Drifblim, Defiance Band, Tatsugiri, Energy Retrieval, Maschiff, and a Hollow Armarouge. So we got Primeape, Palmy, Tarantula, Riolu, Spartha, Cacturn, Mesagoza, Reverse Hollow Potion, Reverse Hollow Floette, and a Hollow Meowscarada. So I think we've actually pulled all of the starters. I think we got Skeledirge. Oh yeah, that was our last pull of the first half of the box. So yeah, we have all the starters now. Trying to think. Oh, we have not pulled Revavroom yet. That's one of the other holo rares that is actually pretty decent that we could get. But here we have a Ralts, Growlithe, Shuppet, Tandemaus, Nestball, Pachirisu, Picnic Basket, Meditite, Reverse Hollow Palpad, definitely a card I do not mind. Definitely a pretty solid card. And we have a Hollow Cloth. Okay, moving on, we have Magneton, Clawitzer, Greavard, Maschiff, Heracross, Defiance Band, Drifblim, Reverse Hollow Lechonk. That definitely will go nicely with our Oinkologne EX that we pulled there earlier. Got Reverse Hollow Shuppet. Again, that'll go with our Bayonet. Hey, let's go. We have Gardevoir EX Full Art. This is like debatably my chase card of the set. I don't really care about the like the special illustration rares or anything like that. I'm probably the only person. So guys, I am stoked. I love Gardevoir. Stage 2 decks just in general. See if I can capture the texture on this thing. Just in general, it's kind of tough. These Scarlet and Violet cards, the texture does not seem to capture quite as well as some of the ones from previous eras. Let me see if I can... I really can't capture it that well, unfortunately, but you guys get the gist. We have a full art Gardevoir EX. I don't really know what else we could get at this point that would top this pull. Of course, also have a code card since we did get that one. And really anything else we get at this point is just kind of gravy. A regular Miraidon would be nice, even a regular Gardevoir. But even if our only other ultra rare in the box is like Iron Treads EX, which please, I do not want to happen. I'm chilling. I'm chilling over here. I think we did good. Okay. Whew, gotta come back down to earth for a second. Gardevoir got me pretty excited there. We got Primeape, Palmy, Tarantula, Bombardier. Okay, yep. Struggled a little bit with that one. We got a Beach Court, Reverse Hollow Floatzel, Reverse Hollow Palmy, and we have a Hollow Skeledirge. Okay, so I think if I see right, I think we have 5 packs left in total. So we are definitely hoping for, you know, one more illustration rare, I think, if possible. One more Pokemon EX or full art. And let's see. Maybe a Revavroom, a Klefki, and another decent holo rare. That's what we're hoping for, if we could kind of build our last packs in a realistic way. Okay, we do have another illustration rare. We have the King Gambit. Not a particularly great card. The card art definitely looks sick. He's got like his whole squad here of Pawniards and Bisharps. So this thing definitely looks sick. Maybe if the card does see play, I will bust this art out. But for the moment, it's probably just going to sit in a binder looking pretty. And we have a Hollow Koraidon. But King Gambit, still a decent pull, so we'll throw out another code card for you guys. Alright, so we got Magneton, Clawitzer, Greavard, Sandaconda, Katie, Staraptor, Reverse Hollow Magneton, Reverse Hollow Bombardier. See, I finally got that name right. And we have another Hollow Professor's Research. Again, guys, I'm totally cool with this. I'd rather get like Hollow Research than like Hollow Meowscarada or like Koraidon or something like that. Just because this one's at least playable. Now, if we could get full art research, I definitely wouldn't say no to that either. That would definitely be sick. We have Houndoom, Fido, Scatterbug. Okay, wait, I'm not going crazy, guys. Remember I was saying earlier the rarity symbol had like wow, I cannot speak. The white outline on I think it was a crocodile or something earlier, and this one does not. So kind of interesting. It's that they only put that on certain cards. Huh. Yeah, very interesting. I'm not sure what that's about. We got a beach court. Okay, yeah, and see, this is what I'm talking about here. Yeah, this is interesting. If we look down here, they're both psychic cards, but this one doesn't have the outline. This one does. Maybe it's just to like easily note that this is like a reverse holo or something. That's my best guess. But yeah, just something interesting I noticed while we were opening these packs. And we do have a Spidops EX. I mean, I kind of spoke it into existence, right? Isn't that what I said? Like, I said when we got the Gardevoir, I don't care if our last EX is like even like Spidops EX. Or was it Iron Treads? I forget what I said, but this is definitely in the same ballpark of cards as Iron Treads either way. But Spidops, you know, it's a dumb Pokemon, just visually. Like, I hate this. Is probably one of my least favorite Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet. But the card does have a good ability at least, so maybe there's some sliver of hope. This will see some play eventually for that ability to increase your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost. But either way, guys, it's still an EX, so we'll throw out one more code card for that one. And at this point, we just have 2 packs left, so I'm actually kind of skeptical if we're going to have another EX or full art in this box. At this point, I think our best hope is for like a secret rare or like a illustration rare or something like that, since those fill out the reverse holo spot in a pack. So let's see what we can get. We got a Wiglet, Toadschool, Lugtrio, Judge, Floatzel. We have a Varoom reverse holo, Rotom reverse holo, and an Arboliva holo rare. Okay, guys, we are down to just the last pack of the entire box. So, I mean, we got that Gardevoir, so I'm feeling pretty good about how this thing is going to end either way, but we want to close this opening out with something a little bit juicier than a Spidops. Again, we haven't gotten a secret rare, so I think that's like our big last, like, Hail Mary sort of play, so to speak, that we're going to be going for in this last pack. So, guys, lend me your energy. Let's see what we can get in this last one here. We have a Sprigatito, Flittle, Seviper, Houndour, Sandaconda, Katie, Staraptor, reverse holo number 1. We have Skeledirge. We don't have a secret rare, unfortunately. We have a reverse holo Fuecoco. And then for the last card of our Scarlet and Violet booster box, okay, we have Revavroom. If we're not going to get anything crazy, this was like the one holo rare that sort of eluded us throughout the entire opening. So, you know what? I'll happily take this one as a good way to end the box. Okay, so just for a quick recap, guys, we have a Clauncher, we have Armarouge, we have a Kingambit, and we also got a Jacques, which was definitely the highlight of our illustration rare. So we got 4 in total. I think that's actually about average for a box, so I think we did good. And also, it's great that one of them, again, was a full art supporter, so we will happily take those. But then for our, you know, Pokemon EX and other holo rare spot pulls, I don't know what you want to call these. I think they're double rares. Either way, we have a Great Tusk, we have Oinkologne, we have Bayonet, Spidops, Gyarados, we have full art Katie, and then easily the highlight of the entire box, we have full art Gardevoir GX over the Crown Jewel. So I think that was 7, if I counted correctly. So overall, I think this box is kind of about where we want it to be. Definitely not the craziest box I've seen online from people, but nevertheless, I think we did good enough to where I can walk away feeling pretty good about this one. But like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, guys, I'm going to be giving away the rest of the Pokemon TCG Live code cards that are in this box. And if you do want to enter into this giveaway, all you guys have to do is make sure you are subscribed to the channel, leave a like on the video, and then comment down below which is your favorite new card from the Scarlet and Violet set. I'll randomly select the winner in a few days and reply to them down below in the comment section. But with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy today's content. If you did, leave a like on the video, or if you're feeling a little extra generous and want to take that support to the next level, you can also become a patron at patreon.com/rarecandytcg, or pick up some merch over at rarecandytcg.com. But as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.